Okay, guys, without wasting any time, let's start now. I know you guys are eagerly waiting, so am I. Really excited. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for joining. And once again, apologies for the delay. I don't know what happened. I was just trying to connect, but anyways, whatever it is, what it is, here we are. That's the good thing, and we are about to start. So, as you guys can see on my screen today, what we are covering, mastering the basics, support, resistance, and candlestick patterns. Okay, now this topic is very important. Why? Because I will tell you now. But before that, let's jump to the next slide and start with my introduction first. So people who know me, they know me very well. They know I have spent 8 years, over 8 years in the industry, traded on a lot of different pairs, commodities, bitcoins. Also taught a lot of people how to trade as well. So quite a long journey. So I feel like really privileged that I'm the one, someone who's today helping out people, making them, a better trader, giving them a lifestyle a lot of people think about, but they think like trading is very difficult. It's not something everyone can do that. So don't worry about that. Here I am boosting the confidence and about to start. Okay. So my career background from London, 8 years plus in London Stock Exchange, other brokerages. I worked for a long time in the trading industry, and now I have the knowledge where I can help you guys, giving you the right guidance and the direction. So moving on, 9x markets. This is where you get the real education. I'm sure you guys are aware. Most of you have seen the platform. Who those people who are new, let me just tell you once again, this is something what we are doing is basically providing the education in terms of trading industry. I think is the key. Yeah, because without trading, without knowledge, I think it's very much, I can say, it's difficult to trade, understand the psychology, and understand the concept that are you making, constant profits, or if you are losing, why you are losing. So education is really important, and that's the key thing what 9x market provides. We purely focus on education, so that our traders, people who are with us, get to know what the markets are, how they can take the benefit, and how the best thing is they can minimize their risk, because risk is the biggest fear in this market. So without wasting any time, let's go to section 1. What are you guys seeing on your screen is support and resistance. All right. So what is support and resistance? Let's read first, and then we'll understand with some examples, with some definitions. So I'm not going to waste time. What is support? So let's have a look on the slide. But one thing I want from you guys is to make sure you guys are having a notepad, because I just don't want you to look at the slides, look at my beautiful face, but I just want you guys to understand as well that taking the notes are really important. Okay. So what is support? Support is a price level where a downtrend tends to pause due to a concentration of buying interest. Sounds complicated, right? Yeah, don't worry. I'm not here to bore you guys reading the slides. I'm going to tell you support. Imagine this is support, right? If I throw something here, you will see it will bounce back up. So that's why we call this a support. Yeah, if I throw a ball here, it will bounce back up, right? Same thing happens in the market, which we will see on the charts as well. Support is somewhere where the price comes when the price is falling like this all the way down, finds the support, and then you see a sudden reversal in the market and it starts going up. So this is what basically support is. When price drops to a support level, many traders see it as a buying opportunity. So this is the area of value where you will be seeing yourself looking for buy trades. Yeah. Now there are a lot of conditions in the market. I'm not saying go blindly as soon as you see the support, buy, you will be rich, you can buy next day the Ferrari. Not happening. Okay. So what we need to do is, there's so many things we need to connect with each other, and then we find the best recipe. So moving on, I hope the support is clear, but still I'll just quickly go. Seeing it as a buying opportunity, which often causes the price to bounce back up, which I just told you right now. These levels are typically formed at a previous market lows. Don't worry, I know, once again, complicated, confusing. I got you. Same thing, vice versa. What is resistance? Okay. Now the definition says resistance is a price level where price uptrend tends to pause or reverse due to a concentration of selling interest. Exactly the same thing. Before, what we were talking about the support level, but in this case, we are talking about the resistance. So price goes all the way to the resistance level and finds, that it's reversing from there like this. You have seen surely on the chart so many times. If you have checked it before, or if you have even a little bit of experience, I'm sure you guys have witnessed it, that at some point price is going like this and suddenly you see a reversal and you start falling up down, sorry. So that's the question. How do you understand that what is the area where you will see that the price is going to fall? So that's why support and resistance are really, really important. So just quickly read this for you guys. When price climbs to a resistance level, many traders begin to sell. As I just mentioned, this is what this area is for, where you look for short entries, or you look some kind of a volatility or volume. So I know these words are very heavy. First of all, I know a lot of you guys are not aware of this, but don't worry, we have a lot of sessions coming up, so we will be covering everything. But for now, I just want you guys to focus on support and the resistance. Okay, moving on. So the real question, how to draw support and resistance. So my team worked really hard, and what they tried to do is they tried to divide this into 4 beautiful steps. All right, so the first step says, if you pay attention, mark recent swing highs for resistance and swing lows for the support. All right, and don't get yourself confused. Support is at bottom and resistance is at top. Fantastic. So point number 2, focus more on body closes of candle than just the wick. Now once again, I know you don't understand what is wick, what is candle. So basically the candles you are seeing going up and down on the charts, that's what the candles are, those tiny sticks. Don't worry, I'll cover that as well. And the more time a level is tested, the more significant it becomes. So the more touches you're seeing, for example, if this is the resistance and you see price touching once, twice, 3 times, you are seeing that, okay, this area of value, every time price reaches there, you see some kind of action. Maybe sellers are waiting there to sell, or buyers are there to keep the price higher. So you will see the action. That's why resistance is a very good area to plan your entries. And then think in zones or areas, not just a single price point. Remember one thing, price will never respect one single line. If you think you're just going to draw like this and price will come down all the way, touch and bounce back, it doesn't work like this. What happens is it's always respect the area of value. I hope it makes sense. Just a quick thumbs up, guys, because I don't want that anyone missing out. People are confused. So just a quick thumbs up. It will give me a break to see that are you guys actually understanding, taking notes. Just I can see some thumbs up. Fantastic. That means we are going in the right direction, because what I'm gonna about to show you now, this will basically be some examples, and this is the fun part. This was the boring one, I think, for you guys. So moving on, this examples, I just want all of you guys to pay attention on the picture here. Example of support and resistance level. So as we can see over here, you see the price is coming all the way down here, and this line is acting as a support level. You see price comes down here, bounce back, okay? Comes down back here, bounce back. Third time here, bounce back. Fourth time here, bounce back. So what have we learned from this, okay? What have we actually learned from this? What we are seeing here is that every time price comes to this area, there's some kind of a price action happens and the market reverses itself. So that means next time if the price comes all the way down to this support area, that means this is a very good opportunity to maybe, get involved into the market. So this is something the power of support does. It gives you the area of value where you can plan your entry, set your target, set your stop loss. Very, very valuable. And same thing when it comes to resistance, you can see that the price comes all the way up and then drops down back, okay? Then it comes up again, drops down back. Same thing happening at least 3 to 4 times. That means this area this area is a key area. This is a valuable area. Next time when price comes here, you need to make sure you are staying alert, attentive, and making sure that you are planning your entries from here. If you plan entry from here, this is kind of a no man's land. Anything can happen, difficult to predict, not sure if the price is going to go up or down. So too much things, you are making yourself complicated, and you don't want that. You want a simple strategy which actually helps you out understanding the more. So I'll request everyone not to make things complicated. Always first thing on the charts, start with drawing the support level and the resistance level. Okay, so now what I'll do is I will go to the live markets on the 9x market web trader, and then I will show you on the live chart. So just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna jump back to my 9x web platform and we'll go from there. Thank you so much appreciation. I can see that. Just a quick one, guys. If you can see my screen, please let me know. Just a quick thumbs up so I can start. Right, I think everyone can see that. That's fantastic. So right now what you're seeing is the 9x markets platform. Yeah, this is the basic web trader what we got. A lot of you guys have seen it before. Some of you guys first time with us. This is how the platform looks like. Or on the live website here, you have all the options here: dashboard, documents, my account, how you can fund your account. And because today we are more focusing on the web trader, taking the market strategies on, we will be focusing on that. So first thing first, this is a live chart of gold. Okay, and now, by the way, if I just click on here, you can see this is all the instruments, whatever you want to keep or you like to trade. You can always have your own wish list here. You can add them, remove them. It's completely up to you. If you want to hide this one, you just click back here, and there you go. You got a full screen chart. Here you can see everything. So you are seeing the current price, you are seeing the time, and you basically are seeing here everything. So if we look at this full screen now here, so now the question comes here. Okay, this chart looks like in a solid uptrend, correct? But where is my support? Where do I draw the support? How do I see myself planning the entries? So let's just do it together. Let's find some two examples, let's just say, of support, and we will do 2 examples of resistance, because it takes time sometimes to find, and I don't want that we are here bored looking at the levels and saying no, it's not a valid one. So first thing first, okay, let's say this is the chart. Number one thing I'm looking is the trend direction, which I can clearly see it's bullish. All right, so this thing gives me an indication that I should only look for the bullish entries, right? Because trend is your friend. So you need to make sure your friend is happy, you are happy. If you keep him happy, he will keep you happy. So second thing, I'll go here, click on a horizontal line, and I will see where the price is actually respecting. So if I click one here and draw, by the way, I'm on a weekly time frame. It's good if I show you daily, because not a lot of people are trading on weekly time frame. So there we go. Just zoom out a bit so we can get the right part. So if you see here, the price is coming in a strong bullish momentum. Okay, let me just plot it like this. So how I actually drew this line, okay, what I need to do is, if you remember those 4 key steps which we just saw, what we need to see is, we need to see some multiple touches on the same area. So I'm seeing the line I drew. I can see 1 touch here, I can see 2 touch here, even I can see 1 here as well, because it's a breakout and retest. So I can see 3 tests. Okay, so 3 times price comes here to this level and then go backs up. I can see price came down, bounce back up. Okay, so that looks to me a legitimate area where I can actually plan my entries. But now one more thing, because as I said, the price will never respect one single line. So what should we do in that case? So what we can do is, instead of just focusing on just one single line, we can plot another one like this, and then we can make it, let's just say where the candle is finishing. I can see, look, by drawing these two lines like this, I made a beautiful area of value. Now this space, you can call it as the area of value, where you might see that price might come here and bounce back. You might see price come all the way here, where it would happen here, and then it bounce back up. Or you can see it over here as well. In that scenario, price went up as well. So this is a very good example of how you can draw your support level. If I just take this line out and let's just say I delete it, just a quick one, you see suddenly things are now making sense. Why? Because you must be thinking like, okay, Sahil, why I am seeing that there is only one touch plus price came up to here but didn't come all the way down. Same thing here, same thing here. So only one touch and then few touches here, but still not looking really promising. But by just adding one single line, by adding just one single line over here, like this, suddenly you will see things are making sense. A breakout, market all the way came down here, because remember it's a bullish market, so you will see the bullish moves quite big. You will see the market came back up, retested your level, bounced back, retested your level, went all the way up. So that's how you draw your support level. I'll show you one more example, but thumbs up if you understood and thumbs down if you didn't. So in one example, I will teach it slightly differently. Wow, I can see thumbs up and some hearts as well. Lovely. I think I can be a good teacher. Okay, let me find a good example, another pair. We're not doing everything on the same one. So let's see if I have here Euro GBP. Okay, let's do this one. Let's hide this. So now once again, I have a fresh chart. This is GBP JPY, okay? And now what I need to do is I need to keep going backwards and see what am I seeing here. I'm seeing the trend is once again, if I show you like this, I can see the trend is going like this. So that looks like it's an uptrend. Fantastic. Next thing I will see here, because my current price is over here and we are looking for a support level, we will see, okay, where we can find a good support level. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. Look at the chart, think where you can plot your support level, and then I'll start drawing. I'll give you 5-6 seconds. Okay, now I'm gonna click on my horizontal line. So now this is me, basically sweet and simple. I'm gonna click here and I will draw here, so I can take this move, and then I'll click another line over here and I will click here, basically just where the body of the candle closes. Okay, so now suddenly you see how smooth it looks, how good it is, because we go 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Even if I go at the back, I'm sure I will get, but we need to make sure that where the current price is, we need to look in the nearest time frame, that whatever happened recently, this is something we need to notice. So 1 touch, 2 touch, the 3rd touch, and you see every time, look, how is it falling? How big is this drop? And suddenly the support level comes, price bounce back up. Support level comes, price bounce back up. Same thing happens again, up, down, up, down. Now you're not taking any entries here, because what I said, this is a no man's land. Yeah, if you think like, oh, let me give it a sell because price is definitely going to come here, test the support. No, it doesn't work like this. You're only looking to plan entries when price is nearby the area of support. Okay, so you see, didn't happen, gone up, down, up, and finally price gave you one opportunity where you were waiting yourself, to get into the market, and you took the position, for example, from here, and you will see yourself riding in good profits. So that's the magic of support. Thumbs up if everybody is happy, clear, learned something new today, so we can move forward and we talk about resistance. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, without wasting any time finding a new pair, what we can do is we can also draw resistance here. So there you go. I click my weapon again, and what I will do is I will find where actually I see that the price reversed. So I can see here, I saw one time, two time, almost three time, but this is still not, making me satisfied. I feel like, nah, this is still not the one. I feel like, yes, this is the right level I drew. So I'm just going to do another one, what I did for support. And I will draw like this. So you see, now once again, it's still not something I feel like I made it fine and good, because you see the price is coming here, it's too messy, sometimes it's breaking, sometimes it's going down. So that means it's not a good one. I need to adjust my line. But suddenly, if you see, I adjusted like this, and I want only you guys to focus on this area. Suddenly, I drew this line a little bit above, and now it started making sense. Price gone all the way up from support. Here we got resistance, price dropped. Again, resistance, price dropped. Third time, resistance here, price dropped. And now the price is once again reaching to the same area. So that means if the price does come here, you can always look at the opportunity, because a lot of buyers and sellers are waiting at this area to plan their entries. If you do it here, you will be stuck. You might lose a lot of your capital, bad risk management, or let's just say fear of missing out, that, oh, I don't want to miss a very good trade, let me buy it, at least I can secure the profit till here. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so always make sure that you have your levels drawn accurate, exact, and the more touches you see, that means you are going in the right direction. Okay, but if it's a choppy like this, if I start drawing like this, you see, now this looks really bad. Why? Because price chop, not respecting the area clearly. Okay, respect is the word, guys. I'm sure you guys are aware. Respect is the key. Yeah, so if the price is respecting your area, that means you're drawing it right. Okay, so that's pretty much R1 is. Let me just go back to our slides. I hope this makes sense for you guys. So just one more time, some thumbs up, so that I understand that the concept is clear, you guys enjoyed it. And now I know you must have taken some notes here, because if you're not taking notes, you know what then. I don't want to say. Okay, fantastic, guys. Lovely. I really love this both side of interaction, when I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. Thank you so much. Some laughing faces as well. Okay, fantastic. I hope you're enjoying. And next time when I'll ask you guys, you need to draw this, okay? I want to see how well you are doing and how good notes you have taken. Fantastic. Okay, moving on. Candlestick patterns. Now, this is something my favorite. I know you guys must be thinking that this guy says everything is favorite, but it is what it is. Trading is something which I think I really love it, and I think you guys should love it as well. It gives you a lot of independence in life. So, what are candlestick patterns here? We will look at the definition first. Candlestick patterns are visual signals formed by the price open, high, low, and close within a specific time frame. Did not understand? No problem. Okay, let's move. They help traders understand market sentiment and can signal trend reversal or continuations. Now I know reading from a slide, very complicated, not something you're understanding, because you just want to see some live action. Everybody likes to watch a movie rather than reading a novel. I'm sorry if there are some people who love reading, but that's how I see things. Okay, moving on to the next one. Let me explain you first the anatomy of the candlesticks. Okay, so for now, I just want all of you guys to pay attention once again on the screen, and we'll start from these beautiful candles. Okay, so this is basically a candle, how it looks like on the charts. The green one is basically we call the bullish candle. The red one is, I'm sure you guys know, but I'll still say it, bearish candle. Okay, sweet and simple. Bullish candle, bearish candle. So the body, the range between the open and close. So a green candle, a bullish candle, opened here, gone all the way up to here. So the body, this is what we call the body, yeah, the range between the open and close. So this is basically the body of the candle, bullish candle. Wicks represent the highest and lowest traded prices. Okay, You are seeing this kind of a tail here, and on the bottom side, this is what we call wick. What exactly this means? That at one point in a live market, the price gone all the way up to here, but then seller pushed it back and the candle closed it on this level by making a wick. So this is what we call the wick, when the price comes all the way up or all the ways down but pushes back. Okay, so this is what these kind of tails, you can say these are the wicks. And then bullish candle, we just discussed what it is. This is the high point of the candle, this is the low, and this is basically the body. The red color big thing, the main candle is the body, and the tails are the wicks. I hope it's clear. And now this is something magical, guys, okay? Because candlestick patterns, but don't be happy that you are only seeing strong bullish candlestick pattern, bullish engulfing. That wow, let me learn this bullish engulfing, and then next day I can buy a Ferrari. It's not gonna work like this. You need to study a lot, you need to dedicate time, you need to fund your account, you need to make sure you're giving enough time, because to buy a Ferrari, you need to work hard, yeah? Okay, so a small red bearish candle followed by a large green bullish candle that completely engulfs the red one. So you see how this big green candle over here completely engulfing the red one, yeah? So this is how it looks like. I know maybe for you guys it's a bit complicated, so let me make it a bit more simple for you guys. So the first candle should be always inside the bigger one, yeah? And this is a strong bullish candlestick pattern, okay? And this is what we call a bullish engulfing candle. So every time you're seeing on a chart this kind of a candlestick pattern, that means it's a very good opportunity to look at the buy side. Okay, now that doesn't mean you just go blindly as soon as you see this candlestick and just start buying. It doesn't work once again like this. You need a proper strategy, you need a proper setup, and the main thing is risk management. Okay, so the logic is it shows a shift in momentum as buyers overpower sellers and take the control, meaning in this one, the sellers were in complete control, taking the market all the way down here. And suddenly, when the next candle opened, you see the buyers took the control and took the market in upwards direction, and the trend continued as bullish. Okay, so this is what we call bullish engulfing. Vice versa, when we talk about the bearish one, you will see the complete same thing, but this time you will see the green candle is the small one, and the red one, the bearish candle, is actually capturing the whole thing. So it's a strong bearish reversal after an uptrend. So you see the price is coming all the way up, and suddenly, let's just say you see it on your resistance area, a candle like this. That means you can see to short in those kind of area of values. Okay, but once again, I don't want to repeat the same thing, but risk management and other factors are involved, so you need to be careful when you're doing it. Okay, but this gives you a higher accuracy of going in the right direction when you are looking to take a trade. It indicates strong selling pressure and potential shift in the trend direction. Tip is best confirmed at resistance level or after an uptrend, as we just saw when we were drawing the support and resistance. So this is why support and resistance are really important, because they are the area of value on the chart where you can look for these kind of candles and plan your entries. And don't be happy that's just two of them and now you are the master of trading. Okay, there are so many more which we will be covering up, but for today's topic I've just taken the best bullish and bearish engulfing candle. This one is the best one, I feel like, with the highest accuracy, so you will understand better. Yeah, but don't be happy, you need to wait to buy yourself a Ferrari. Okay, so how to use candlestick patterns effectively. Okay, so this is the tips basically I was just telling you. Now we just have a quick look. Always combine with support and resistance zones, we learned. Look at overall trend before acting on a pattern, which we also done on the live chart as well. That trend direction is the key. Yeah, if you see the trend is in a upside, in an uptrend direction, and you are looking to take the trades into the sell direction, you're going against the trend. And as I say, trend is your friend, so keep your friend happy. Okay, Don't rely on patterns alone. Confirm with volume or price action. As I said, you need a proper setup, validation. You can say it from indicators, you can say it from volume, you can say it from price action. There are so many things which are involved. Okay, so moving on, some pictures my team has inserted for you guys here to understand what exactly on charts this looks like. So if you guys pay attention on the left side, you see the market is just doing the same thing, up, down, up, down, up, down. But as soon as you see the area of support, price comes here, you can see that we have a bullish candle, and suddenly you see that the price started to reverse and going in the up direction. So this is where you need to actually look and find bullish engulfing candles. And same thing when it comes to the bearish engulfing candle, you always need to look and find this candle on the resistance area. Okay, so you can see here from support, price went all the way up, down, up, down, up, down, and then up. Suddenly now you see a big bearish engulfing candle. You plan your entry, let's just say here, and you see that straight away price started to fall, and you see yourself in money, money, money. So I hope this makes you clear, but don't worry, I'm not gonna just say like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna now show you on the live chart. So just bear with me. Let me share my screen one more time. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Just I'm going back on the web trader. Can you guys see my screen? Let me know, please. Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up. So, okay, now our job is to basically find a bullish and a bearish engulfing. Okay, let's say gold. Gold is something where a lot of people always show interest. Okay, higher the volatility, higher our chance to find something. So let's keep going down. Let's see if we can find, there you go, I found something. So first of all, what am I doing? I'm drawing a support level, which I can see because it's an uptrend. I can see the price is basically respecting here 1, 2, this is the third time. Even here I can see the price broke, retested the area. So let me just draw it correctly. We will take the wick as well because wicks are important, and then we'll make it like this. Let's say I'll take it like this. So now suddenly look how neat and clean it looks like. Price did a breakout, gone down, straight away up, and now it gave you another opportunity. Price came down, went up, down, up. But our main thing is to find here a bullish engulfing candle, which I believe most of you guys have spotted while I was talking. This is something it looks like. What do you guys think? Thumbs up if you can see a bullish engulfing candle. Great, great, great. Yes, that means once again we are going in the right direction. Look at the power of this candlestick, that you drew your support area accurate, and suddenly you see, look, here there was no bullish engulfing, right? So that's why the price didn't go all the way up like this here, yeah? But if you see over here, as soon as you see the pressure shifting from all the way down to upside, you can see, look at the move. How big is the move? And why this move failed? Because you don't see some kind of a candlestick pattern which gives you the confidence that you can actually enter in that trade. But here there is a very beautiful, very good bullish engulfing pattern which you can take the entry from here, and you can see this is, by the way, the price is, let me just have a look, 3010, and all the way gone up to 3000 and let's just say 70. $60 price moment, $60, mini lot 600, smallest $60, biggest 6,000. You see the potential by just understanding and learning the concept, right? I know stop losses are another thing which you must be thinking, okay, Sahel, you're just talking about profits, profits, but what about the stop loss? So of course, you always have to make sure that everybody is different, first of all, yeah? Maybe I'm someone who's happy to take 50% of my account on risk, but there are some people who are just very new into the market. and they just want to take 10% of their capital, 5%, 15%. But it's always a good idea to keep your stop losses, let me just close this, below your support level, because you don't want that price comes back up again, hit your stop loss, and then go in the direction. This hurts the most. I know some of you guys have experienced this. So that's why always stop loss can be a little bit lower, but once again, it's your own preference. You can take the profit here, 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 whatever you want. Everybody is different. So that's a good one we spotted. I'll show you one more example before we jump back. So let me find a good pair, maybe USD CAD. We might find something, or Euro GBP. I think Euro GBP is a really good one. Let's see if we find something. Right. Okay. So right now I can see one here. If I just zoom in and let's draw it like this. I know this area is a bit choppy, but once I draw the line, you will see that it actually makes sense. And also, guys, we are finding these opportunities, these candles in the live market. It's not like I have prepared it or something, it was already plotted. You can see you have to give yourself time. You have to look at the back and you have to see that you are drawing the right areas and you're spotting the right candles. So very, very important about that, okay? And as you can see, I'm sure while I was talking to you guys, you must have seen that we have a very good bullish engulfing candle over here. Yeah, if I draw vice versa over here, the price, let's draw it like this. You can see there is a bearish engulfing as well. Now a lot of you guys must be wondering, but what about the wick Sahel? Wick is a sign of rejection, because at one point this candle was all the way up like this, a strong green candle looking completely bullish, but then sellers came into the market, took the control, kept the price low, lower, lower, low, all the way down to here. And then the next candle showed you that now sellers are in complete control. So yes, you can consider this area of value is resistance. You have a solid rejection in form of a wick. Fantastic. Third confirmation, you have a small bearish engulfing candle over here. And look what happened. The price gone all the way up. You see, sorry, down. This is what you can see, and then it gone all the way up, down. So if you're planning something to get in and out, by the way, this is an hourly chart, 1 hour chart. So that's why you will see that the price is not gonna go massively like this or like that, because these are the slow moves. The higher the time frame you will keep going on, you will be able to catch big moves. Okay, so I hope the concept is clear. Even if you see here, it's because it's an 1 hour chart, you see another kind of a bearish, and you can see here, then another, here you don't see anything. I don't find any bearish engulfing, even though one is here, but this is far from our area of value. You always need to make sure you need to find something here, not in the middle, not at the bottom here somewhere. So that's why you'll see that there's no such momentum we find here. Okay, so let's get back to the charts. 1 second, let me just stop sharing my screen. Thumbs up again, once again, guys, if you are all enjoying this, understanding something new, because the main motive is to make sure you guys are actually understanding that the concept, because if the concept is not clear, it's really difficult. The hard work my team is doing, I'm doing, it's of no point. So that's why notes are very important to take, and making sure that you are always drawing the right levels and always going in the right direction. So at the end, summary, okay? So some key points here: support and resistance show where the price is likely to pause or reverse. This is what we study. Every time we look at the charts, we always check where is my support level, where is my resistance level, where the price is reversing or showing the rejection. Candlestick patterns help identify market sentiment and trend changes. We just discussed one pattern today, which was bullish and bearish engulfing, and we found out through that how you can spot a reversal in the market or the continuation. Okay, using both together improves your trade entries and exit. Now this is what makes a complete strategy of buying and selling in the market, that you actually put everything together, the candlestick patterns and the support and resistance, and you will see yourself getting better and better every day. Okay, so I hope this makes sense to all of you guys. Thumbs up if things are clear, thumbs down. I don't feel bad, don't worry. I can see good thumbs up. So yeah, that's pretty much I think what I wanted to cover in the session. So now my favorite part, because I get to talk with you guys, Q&A. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we asking some questions and I will be answering you guys. So let me just stop sharing my screen, because I want to see now some of your messages. So I need to open my tab. Right, guys, so now I can see whatever you're writing. So one by one, if you can type your questions, anything maybe you did not understand or anything you need more clarity, I would love to answer, because this is something I enjoy. This is the best part of the webinar. I love the most interaction. So I'm waiting for some questions. If anyone can ask, so far I cannot see anything. I can see Shadab, kindly share this PPT in personal. Of course, just make sure after this webinar, one more thing I would like to say, I want you guys to sign up. People who have signed up, already trading with us, they know the benefits of the education we are providing. But those who joined us in this first webinar, for them, I just want you guys to make sure you register on 9x Markets, fund your account, and see yourself that how market actually works. The platform, as you just saw, is really friendly. You know, you don't have to work really hard and understand how everything works. So make sure this is the next step after the webinar. Do register yourself, fund your account, and then get in touch with us so we can also do one-to-one education or also help you out making your strategy more reliable and accurate. Which time frame to choose the candlestick from? Okay, Vikas, fantastic question. So the higher the time frame, the higher the accuracy. That's how I'll see. If you find a bullish engulfing on a daily time frame, that means it has, just to give you an example, 90% of accuracy to go in that direction. Yeah, but if you find this candlestick on 1 minute time frame, that means this is risky. It might work, it might not. So the higher the time frame, the better it is for you, to check that can I rely on the accuracy of the candlestick. How we know that trend is going to end as shown in your chart? Don't buy in the middle or no man's land. So what you're doing is, Shazad, that's a very, very good question. First of all you need to pay attention is when you're seeing a naked chart, remove everything. If you have any filters or anything else, remove everything completely. See where the candles are taking a U-turn in a very simple language. Okay, so you see the price is going all the way up, gone down, up, gone down. So that top part, you see that the price tested this area 2-3 times, but every time instead of keep going up, is going down. That means this is the area of value where the price is about to reverse. Okay, so always look at the resistance and support levels. This is where the price reverse. Okay, fantastic. Can I start with $1,000? Of course you can. Yeah, there is no right and wrong answer for that. First of all, I have clients with millions, I have clients with thousands as well. But remember one thing, the higher the amount, the higher the breathing space you're giving yourself. Yeah, if I give you very limited oxygen, I don't think so you're going to last a day. But if I give you enough supply, you can even not only just breathe but also make bubbles from it, play around, and just take the full advantage. So that's what I'm saying. Same thing happens in the trading. The more you have the capital in your wallet, the more freedom you got, the more experiments you do, and the more confidence you feel. That's the key thing. I can take 2-3 questions more, and then we will wrap up. Narendra, is there any chance to trade in no man's land, because it is difficult to keep an eye on the chart every time? We don't know when and which pair has reached its support and resistance. Fabulous question, Narendra. Once again, very, very good and valuable question. That what do I do if the price is in the no man's land? Should I wait? I don't have time. Maybe I'm busy. So of course, and I don't want to spend and stare at the screen for hours when the time market reaches to support or resistance. So to answer your question, we do have a lot of different strategies, but today the main focus was on support and resistance. Of course, there are some indicators you can use. Of course, there are some candlestick patterns you can use. Maybe you can change the time frame to find support and resistance level on a lower area. So of course you can check and see, and based on that you can take your decision. But we will be covering this as well in our upcoming webinars, but today the more focus on the basics. So that's why I didn't want to make it complicated. But yes, there is a strategy where you can also take the trade in no man's land, which we will be sharing soon. Can I have 15-minute private session with you? Yes, of course, because definitely you can. I just want one thing from your side, the commitment. I want to see the passion that yes, you are serious. Yes, you are ready to get involved in the market. You are ready to take the live trades, to see that, that pain, the pressure, the psychology, the fun, when you are actually trading with the real money. Because when you have your real money in the market, the excitement, the joy, the curiosity is on another level. So of course you must be waiting, like as soon as my trade hits the profit, I'm going to buy a Gucci bag myself. So that's the excitement I want in you guys. So of course we can have that 15-minute session. I just want you to make sure that you fund your account and make sure everything is ready. Okay, right, we still got few minutes left. So any more questions, please feel free, because this is something which we covered, is valuable in the market. If you go out, you have to pay a lot of money for that. Plus, even if you think like YouTube is a very good source, which I believe yes it is, but you cannot do a Q&A like this what we are doing right now. So instantly getting the answers of your question, that's another best thing that you are having right now in the session. Yeah, so you don't have any doubts. You're not going to bed thinking about it, that what if it's like this or if it's like that. So we just need to make sure we keep doing these webinars like this, so that we can have this interaction with each other and we go in the right direction. So I believe I don't see any more questions. So I just want a heads up from you guys. If you think it was a valuable session, you learned something new, and yes, I also want some feedback from you guys, that what topics you want me to cover, because I love to know your feedback as well, that where you are struggling, where you had your losses previously. So maybe we can talk on that, we can cover on that, and most likely we can educate everyone. What's your charge for education? One more question. So basically the education is free. You don't pay anything at all in the start. Whoever missed it, I'll repeat it again. I said 9x Market is a platform where we give you the right tools to support your trading journey in form of education. We also give you a dedicated account manager who helps you out, doing sometimes one-to-ones, group sessions, who can help you understanding, different concepts, different strategies. So it's completely free. Only thing, once again, I'm repeating myself, you need to do is fund your account and get set, go. That's it. So I believe no more questions. We should wrap up. I really say thank you to all of you guys. It was lovely always teaching you guys, sharing my experience, sharing my strategies, and give you something really different. Oh, sorry, one last question. I'll take this one. Can you do the session in Urdu? Of course, I lived in London for over 10 years. That doesn't mean I don't speak Hindi or Urdu. I 100% can, but depends on the audience I have. I have a lot of clients all around the globe. I'm sure I'm seeing some South African, Australians, Englishmen, all around the world. People are seeing this. So I have to make sure I find a language where I can communicate with all. But of course, if I see you guys, showing the commitment, the content is there and the will is there to learn and make good, of course, 100% we can do something like for the Asian clients, that we do one in Urdu or Hindi. 100% is possible. Don't worry, I can speak Hindi and Urdu, not at all a problem. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much it. It's time to wrap up. It was always a pleasure to have a lovely audience like you. I hope I helped you guys learn and understand something valuable. And next time I will come up with different techniques, strategies, and some market combinations. So have a safe night. Take care of yourself and see you next time. Take care. Bye.